Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, 17th day of March. St. Patrick's Day 'tis. And the weather beautiful. Going to stay beautiful for a while. Nice and quiet. Thought we'd go back and show you the sky cam from yesterday afternoon down at Gulf Shores. And boy, the crowds are back. Beaches look great. That was taken about 2 or 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Of course, it's spring break for a lot of Alabama school systems. But it's good to see everybody back down there after the rough year they had last year. And this morning at 5 o'clock, things are nice and quiet. The party's over for tonight or last night. And if you're headed down there, the weather great for the next 7 days. Sunny days, clear nights, highs on the immediate coast in the upper 60s, inland close to 80. And up this way, there's the Inverness sky cam at 5 o'clock. A few hardy souls out there. Jet stream slamming into Southern California, headed north. And around here, things are nice, quiet, and dry, and cool. Readings are in the 40s. In fact, the cold spot, Gadsden, they've got 37. All other stations are in the 40s. Birmingham, 45. Tuscaloosa and Anniston, 42. And around the nation, you can see that tongue of colder air coming in from the east, but look at the warm air coming up through Texas and Oklahoma. We're there in the 60s, and we've got some really warm weather coming up. Easily the warmest so far this year, with highs in the low 80s by Friday. Even today, we're talking upper 70s. And the lack of active weather is one of the big stories. No severe weather issues, no flooding. A few winter weather issues out west, and that's about it. And look at that QPF chart. Not a drop of rain all the way through Monday evening of next week, and that dry spell more than likely will extend beyond that. We'll check the OZGFS. This is valid at 12 noon today. 1 o'clock. Keep forgetting we're back on daylight saving time. Old habits die hard. You can see that the ridging beginning to nose in here. There's the surface chart. Bright sunshine with highs in the mid to upper 70s today. Tomorrow, how about 81? That's the number portrayed by both the GFS and the NAM. And the average high for March 18th is 67, so we'll beat that by almost 14 or 15 degrees tomorrow. And if you like that, you'll like the weekend. There's a look at Saturday, no real change. And again, we'll be up there in the low 80s. Same thing on Sunday. I mean, every day we'll be somewhere between 80 and 83. And no records. Record highs are in the upper 80s to 90 degree range this time of the year. So well above average, but well below record levels. There's Monday of next week. The ridge is firmly over the deep south and the Gulf Coast skates. And again, absolutely no rain at all there Monday with low 80s. Tuesday, same deal. I promise you, we're showing you different maps. They just look the same. Wednesday of next week, the ridge flattens down a little bit with that shortwave coming through to the northwest, and there's a surface low that's south of Indianapolis. And, you know, that might kick off a shower Wednesday evening or Wednesday night, but I don't think it rains much at all. Then Thursday, the weather turns cooler. That should be noticeably cooler. The GFS is printing a high of 65, and it skews toward climatology. And the 540 line is down to Chattanooga, so that might be a day where highs are only in the 50s. So it does look noticeably cooler out there for the latter part of next week. And there's Friday the 25th, and we'll probably start the day in the upper 30s. In some of the colder pockets might see some frost, but again, at this point, a major late season freeze not expected. We'll check the end of the month, March 30th. Look at the big upper low out west, but hey, still got ridging here. And then on April 1st, that thing lifts out, and again, the flow is zonal and maybe a cold front coming through, but nothing overly exciting. But the one thing that still catches our attention is how the North Atlantic Oscillation wants to go negative out there in about 15 days. So the operational runs of the GFS still not really depicting any serious eastern U.S. trough, but just out of respect of that, we'll sure keep an eye on that and see if anything like that happens to develop as we approach early April. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.